Ayatollah Seyed Ali Khamenei, a prominent figure in contemporary Iranian history, has played a central role in the country's political, religious, and social spheres since the 1979 Iranian Revolution. As the supreme leader of Iran since 1989, he has shaped the course of Iranian domestic and foreign policy, navigating the nation through regional conflicts, international sanctions, and internal societal shifts. Born on the 17th of July, 1939, in Mashhad, Iran's second-largest city and a major Shiite pilgrimage site, Ali Khamenei grew up in a religious family. His early education was deeply rooted in traditional Islamic sciences, studying in religious seminaries of Mashhad and later in Qom, the epicenter of Shiite learning in Iran. His intellectual development was significantly influenced by notable scholars and thinkers of the time. Khamenei's political activism began in his youth, opposing the Western-backed Pahlavi monarchy. Inspired by Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini's revolutionary ideas, Khamenei became an active member of religious circles that voiced opposition against Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi's modernizing reforms, which many saw as Westernization efforts undermining Islamic values. His dissent led to multiple imprisonments throughout the 1960s and 1970s. With the 1979 Iranian Revolution culminating in the Shah's ousting and Ayatollah Khomeini's return from exile, Khamenei found himself in the inner revolutionary circle. He was shot in a terrorist attack in 1981, an event that further solidified his stature among the revolutionary ranks. The same year, he was elected as the third president of Iran, a position he held until 1989. His presidency witnessed significant events, including the Iran-Iraq War, one of the deadliest conflicts of the 20th century. Ayatollah Khomeini's death in 1989 led to Khamenei's unexpected appointment as the supreme leader, a role previously thought to be reserved for senior religious scholars. Despite initial reservations by some due to his relatively junior clerical rank, Khamenei was quickly endorsed after being granted the title of Ayatollah. As supreme leader, Khamenei has the final say in all state matters, both religious and political. His tenure has seen Iran navigate through tumultuous international relations, especially with Western powers like the United States. The nuclear program, in particular, has been a contentious issue, with Khamenei consistently emphasizing its peaceful intent. Under Khamenei's leadership, Iran has maintained its commitment to the principles of the 1979 revolution, including the blend of religious governance and republican elements. He has emphasized economic self-reliance, wary of Western influence, and has endorsed domestic industries. While he has faced internal challenges, including the Green Movement in 2009, his position has remained steadfast with the backing of the Revolutionary Guards and other state institutions. Khamenei's foreign policy stance is grounded in skepticism towards the West, especially the U.S., often referring to it as the Great Satan. Under his leadership, Iran has expanded its influence in the Middle East, supporting Shiite factions in Iraq, the Assad regime in Syria, and Hezbollah in Lebanon. The nation's regional activities, particularly its involvement in Syria's civil war, have been sources of international contention. While his political role is dominant, Khamenei is also a religious authority, delivering sermons, publishing theological works, and issuing religious edicts or fatwas. One of his most notable fatwas forbade the acquisition, development, and use of nuclear weapons, framing Iran's nuclear program within religiously permissible boundaries. Ayatollah Seyed Ali Khamenei's life and leadership encapsulate the complexities of post-revolutionary Iran. His narrative intertwines with major events that have shaped the country's modern history. As the second longest reigning supreme leader, his decisions, worldview, and ideology will undoubtedly influence Iran's trajectory for years to come. While revered by many as a steadfast leader who has upheld the revolutionary ideals, he is also a figure of contention in international circles due to Iran's policies both domestically and abroad.